Today, we are going to perform an experiment performance of water heat pump trainer. Now let us move to the demonstration part where we are actually going to perform this experiment.
Hello, so today we are going to study about the mechanical heat pump trainer. Now this is mechanical heat pump trainer. Here we can see this is condenser unit or condenser box wherein there is a coiled condenser inside it. There are copper fins or copper tubes, sorry, not fins. Here is a manometric pressure gauge. Here it is a rotameter. With the help of float we can see that what is the flow rate. Here there are controls. Valve V1, first of all water condenser valve V1, second is water condenser valve V2. Now this trainer has two purposes: to demonstrate water condensing units, and second thing is air condensing units, right? So first we will study about one experiment, that is water condenser. So first we will focus on only water condenser valves. Here there is evaporator box, and the coil type evaporator tube is also placed inside it, right? We can see in see here there is a condenser water outlet, and on the other side there will be evaporator water outlet here. So this is evaporator water outlet. Okay. So what is the operating procedure? So first of all we have to turn on the main switch. Okay. Now what is the need? So the need to conserve energy has increased the interest in the vapor compression heat pump, because heating obtained by heat pump is more than that could be attained by direct electrical heating. This is because electrical energy is utilized for pumping the heat from one heat source to other. Heat pumps also find their application in year-round air conditioning systems, which permits both summer cooling and winter heating, right? So what is the experimental procedure? So step 1 is connect the water supply to the unit. So we have to connect the water supply. See here we can see there are two valves. Okay, so we have to connect a water supply. Thereafter adjust the condenser water flow rate about 120 lph and evaporator water flow rate to 100 lph. Okay. Then second is put few drops of oil in the thermometer pockets. Here we can see there is dry and wet bulb thermometer, right? So in wet bulb thermometer we have to put some oil drops, right here. Okay. Then we have to switch on the main supply on and on the compressor supply. See, this is the main supply switch is connected to the switchboard. Here there is a switchboard, it is connected with the main supply switch. Thereafter we have to on the compressor switch. So this is a compressor switch. We have to switch on the compressor switch, and we have to keep on checking the condenser pressure and evaporating pressure. This is HPLP cutout unit. Now the procedure says for water heat pump experiment. So first of all we have to do water heat pump experiment. So we have to open the valves. Water condenser valve V1. So here water condenser valve V1, we have to open this valve, and thereafter we have to open the condenser valve, that is water condenser valve V2. This is water condenser valve V2, right? So this is V1 and V2. These two valves we have to open it, right? And close the valves of air condenser valve V3 and air condenser valve V4. So this is air condenser valve, because this is not the experiment we are performing right now, right? So we have to close these valves, condenser V4 and air condenser V3. Okay. Now what we have to do is change the water flow rate of condenser and keep the evaporator water flow rate same. Note down the observations at a flow rate of about 80 lph and 150 lph. We have to note down the readings, right? And keep the condenser flow rate 120 lph and note down the readings by increasing and decreasing evaporator water flow rate to about 75 lph and 125 lph. Okay, so this is how we have to operate this water condenser unit. of mechanical heat pump trainer.